back to the Jason Show. Well, salons are officially open. That means a lot of you are A, probably trying to get in, and B, trying to figure out what you want to do with your hair, which got us thinking. We should probably talk to somebody about that. So who do you call? You call the person that is nearest and dearest to your heart, who you think is the best in the business. For me, that's Lexi Singleton. She's been doing my hair for years now. Hi, Lexi.
Hello.
Okay, I probably get more questions about my hair than anything else ever, so
Yeah.
props to you before we get started.
Thank you. You have good hair to work with.
Thanks. So a big thing before we talk about cuts, I want to talk about color. I know when I came in to see you, we talked a lot about making it really easy just in case something happens. And I've heard that from other people too. Is that what you've been hearing as far as what people want for color for their hair?
Yeah, it's been interesting. Coming back in my head, I thought people would want total change, start over, refresh. But what I'm finding is people want to feel comfortable. This has been such a time of change for everyone that people want to have some sort of comfort, but also make it more natural so that when the grow out happens, and if heaven forbid we do have to shut down again, it's less dramatic of a grow out process for a lot of people. So people do want to see some change. Obviously people want to brighten back up for summertime, but doing it in a more modern, updated way so that grow out process is less harsh.
And you sent me a couple pictures of people in the same thing. One of those photos is of me. This was in December, pre-mask era. What if you're going in and you tell your stylist, I want it to look easy? What are some things I should say about the color for what I want?
I would really focus on, what is your natural base color, which a lot of people kind of forget that they even have because we've done so much highlighting. So kind of, working towards incorporating more of your natural color and figuring out like certain areas where you can create a little bit of pop and just work off more of a natural tone.
Haircuts. What are you kind of seeing as a trend?
Everybody, the beach waves are still super trendy right now. So everybody wants something that is easy to style. So whether it's a shorter cut, if they don't want to be able to put it up in a pony, but still be able to do some beach waves. So a little bit more of that blunter edged cut, less layered, still have some movement and texture, but not like a traditional layered haircut. And then for longer hair, everybody wants to see like a nice perimeter edge. So less of that straggly, fringy edge. Everything is more crisp and precise. And that way, when you do wave your hair, it flows really nice together. So anything a little bit more on the blunter side is still the very trendy look right now. And as we get into summer, no bangs. Everybody wants to, get their hair off their face, and sweaty bangs is not a thing. So less bangs right now.
Now, we kind of led into this, but if someone's going in to see their stylist that they always see or see someone new, is it good to bring in photos of haircuts you like, or does that not help all the time?
No, absolutely. I am all for bring in inspiration, bring in pictures that are achievable, bring in pictures that are crazy and wild, that anything that gives you inspiration. And just know that what you bring in, you might be really dark today and you might show a picture of a blonde. It's not going to happen in one appointment. So you got to come up with a plan to work your way towards the look that you're going for. Just know that we're not magicians. We can only do so much. And our job is to make your hair beautiful, not wreck it and fry it off. So everything we do, we try to do in more of a slow transitional. So having inspiration pictures is a great option, because then what your vision is then also the same vision as your stylist. So you're kind of on the same page, because especially, anyone that's redheads are a perfect example. Your idea of if you came in and said, I would like red hair, is going to be very different of my idea if I said you should have red hair. So to have pictures to go off of will make everything a smoother transition.
When people don't like what's happening, or they're like, that's not what I was thinking, what's a good way as the stylist for someone to say that to you? I mean, I've never had that issue. That's why I look at you. But when other people might feel that way, how do you approach that with your stylists?
You know, one thing that's, I want my clients to be very open with me, and I try my best to be open-minded. And I'm like, if there's something you don't like, come to me. Like, we want you to feel good. Like, we don't want you to walk out and not feel good about yourself. And I think people are so afraid to offend their stylist, and we don't really take it personally. It's your hair, you have to wear it. You know, maybe there was a miscommunication, which again is why pictures speak 1,000 words. But you know, find somebody that you can build a relationship with, because like you and I, once you kind of know the person, I know what you like. So if you show me something that I'm like, oh girl, I know you will not like that, I feel comfortable enough saying that to you. And I will not give you something that I truly believe you would not like having.
One final thing, we're going to show the folks at home a video right now, but my most asked question, how do you get that beachy look with your hair? So you style it, you taught me how to do this, front half the pieces, and then you flip it and go the other way, and you don't curl all the way to the ends, right?
Correct. Yeah, I kind of do it in a couple, depending on the thickness of the hair. I like to part it off in different subsections, and then I curl one direction, and then the one right next to it, I curl in the opposite direction, because that way they kind of bounce off of each other instead of like forming into each other. And then I like to use like a wide tooth comb to separate all the curls, and don't be afraid to use a little bit of product to give it some grit and texture so it's not too soft. And yes, I do not curl all the way to the ends. And even if you make the mistake of curling all the way to the end, you don't need to fret. You can either use your curling iron or get a flat iron out and just kind of gently pull the edges a little bit straighter, and you've fixed the problem. Just grab chunks and start curling, and you figure it out.
Well, thank you for chatting with me today, Lexi. If anyone wants to find out more about you, Instagram, website, where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me, well, probably I would go directly to my website, because there's links to all my different social media accounts directly on my website. And there's pictures right on my website of all the hair and trends and things that I like. So start with the website, which I think you will post in the link. And you'll get it all right from there.
All right. Well, go to the website, maintain Lexi Singleton. I love you. I adore you. Thank you for chatting with me.
Thank you. Bye.
Good luck, everyone, on your summer haircuts. The Jason Show. We'll be right back.